What is up? And today we are here with Broadway grosses, so let's get into it. And Juliet went from 99.31% last week to 97.19% capacity this week. And the gross actually went up. It's still doing $1 million. And for it to do this kind of business in January is spectacular. A Beautiful Noise went from 77% to 82%, still being in the $1 million club. And the average ticket did go up a little bit, so it's still making $1 million. And again, and Juliet and A Beautiful Noise are two shows that I think are going to be the big hits of the season in terms of box office. And these two shows ain't going nowhere for a very long time. A Strange Loop in its final week performed to its best of 99% capacity, going from $494,000 to almost $1 million. It had its best week with $955,591. Funny Girl went from 98% to 98%, so the capacity didn't drop. However, it did decrease a little bit because the average ticket went down by $10. But I think this is its third or fourth week in the $2 million club. So, I mean, to say that this show is a success is an understatement. Hadestown played at 100% capacity, which was the same as last week. And the gross went up a little bit to $840,000. But again, these $800,000 numbers aren't amazing. However, it is doing slightly better than it was doing in the fall. And this is actually a little bit better than I thought it would. But we want to see more $900,000, $1 million. So still think it's going to close this year, but definitely a step in the right direction. But again, I just think that the numbers show that it will close this year. Hamilton made $2 million in 100% capacity. Kimberly Akimbo surprisingly went up, going from 94% to 96%, going from 582 to 615. And that's definitely a step in the right direction. Definitely the kind of numbers and momentum you want to see for this show, and for it to be doing this continued improvement in a bad month of January is very promising. Moulin Rouge surprisingly held on very well, staying at 99% capacity and only dropping a little bit in its overall gross, but still in the $1 million club and doing the numbers it needs to do. Six went from 98% to 96%, but still made $1 million and didn't decrease that much from last week, still in the $1 million club. Some Like It Hot might not be Some Like It Flop. It went from 77% to 74%, but because the average ticket was increased, it went from $860,000 to $921,000. It's still not great, but it's definitely doing a lot better than I would have thought. The Music Man finished off strong with $3 million and 101% capacity, which was up from last week's 99%. The Phantom made $2 million and 100% capacity. So fair to say that this is one of the best January weeks in a while. Very happy. All Broadway fans should rejoice because these are the two slaughter months, that being January and February, and for shows to be doing this well is very promising and should fill your Broadway hearts with a lot of glee. So that is the grosses for this week. Like, sub, and comment, and I'll see you for next week's grosses. Peace!